Hello my dear PU2 champions, welcome back to our channel Diksha Karnataka. Today I'm here with your second model paper MQP number 2 as per the latest one which is given by your boards. You can check here 2025 to 2026 model question papers. So will be based upon your latest syllabus, and not only that, I'm going to give you all the questions, whether it is 2 marker, 3 marker, all the way till 6 marker in detailed solution. Means I'm going to give you as per marking scheme what is expected in every question and how can you write the answers as well. So going to be a very important session. So if you are all here watching me in this session, give me a thumbs up. It's going to be a very interesting session and very helpful for your preparation of PU2 boards, right? So give me a thumbs up on that, and of course if you're here watching me for the first time, join us, subscribe our channel to actually boost your preparation of PU2 and KCET, because I'm telling you, we are here to seriously make a big change in your preparation, make a big boost in your result, and that will happen only if you are consistent with our process. So join right now to get more advantages, more enhanced preparation of your boards and CET. Let's start the question number 1 from which category? From the section A category, which is what, sir? We all know section A is 1 marker. First 15 questions are your MCQs, the last 5 is your fill in the blanks. Then section B is your 2 marker, section C is 3 marker, D is 5 marker, section E has 2 questions, one is 6 marker and the other one is 4 marker. Okay, so let's start the section A right now. So for that, I have taken the first 3 questions in this thing you can see here. So we have also match the following. Okay, when there are 3 terms over here, it was only 1 mark, so we have to be careful over here. Let's check. Let us check. First question: if a relation R on a set 1, 2, 3, means the elements of the set is 1, 2, 3, we're going to define the relation R as 1, 1, 2, 2. Then R is what? It is symmetric, because 1, 1, 2, 2 are symmetric relations, and we are dealing with transitive relation. That also is true, because A, B, B means always transitive. Okay, we don't have to check for A, B. There's no A, B already over here. Means A, B, B is always transitive. Means the given relation R is both. Option C. So 1 is option C, sir. 1 is option C. Next, what we have, match the column 1 with column 2. Okay, domain of second verse is what? Is this one, 1. Range of cosec inverse will be 3, and your range of cot inverse will be 2. So this is your answer, 1, 3 and 2. 1, 3 and 2 is option number C. Is option number C. So 2 questions, C is the option. Okay, question number 2, C is the option. Matrix A is given as a symmetric matrix. It's given as a symmetric matrix. Then the value of A and B respectively are what? Check here. 2B is 3, means if you compare the terms given over here and this 2, you'll get, what is it? 2B is 3, means B value is 3 by 2, and the other one is 3A is minus 2. It means A value is minus 2 by 3. A is minus 2 by 3 and B is 3 by 2. Answer is option A. Third one, answer is option A. So first C, 2C and third A is the result for the first 3 MCQs that we have to deal with. Next, question number 4, 5, 6 now. A and B, this would be B over here. A and B are invertible matrices. Such that AB equals to 8, and determinant of A is, okay, determinant of AB is 8, determinant of A is 2. Then what is the value of B? Property is there. Okay, very simple. Whenever you have AB like this, we can write this as determinant of A into determinant of B. Okay, this is equals to given as 8. Determinant of A is 2, means 2 into determinant of B will be what? Will be 8. Determinant of B becomes, if you check from here, simply 4. Simply 4, which is option A. Fourth one, option A is the right choice. I hope this is clearly visible. Next, question number 5. The function fx is gif of x. Okay, gif of x is going to be discontinuous only for integral x, correct? Means for integer values, for x equals to what do we have? Minus 1, 0, 1, 2, so on both sides. Okay, on these integral values of x, the given function will be discontinuous in nature. So answer is option A. So 4 is also A, 5 as well is option A only. Question number 6. Derivative of e power log x, e power log power e going to be what? E and log are going to be inverse functions. So you'll have the answer as simply y equals to x. Derivative will be dy by dx equals to 1, sir. Answer is option C. So AAC is the answer for next question from 4 to 6. I hope this is clearly visible to all of you. Next is question number 7, 8, 9. Let's try to solve these. Total revenue in rupees received from sale of X units. Then they've given a revenue function to us. Okay, we have 3x square plus 36x and plus 5. I'm looking for marginal revenue at x equals to 50, okay, 5 or 15, 15 it is, okay. How do you solve this question? Simply find the derivative and replace x as the value which is given over there, the number of units, okay. So we'll have r dash of x as 6x plus 36. Put the values of r dash at 15, you'll get 15 into 6 is going to be 90 plus 36. Answer is what? 1, 2, 6. 1, 2 and 6. Option is option D. So question number 7, option D is the right choice. Alright, next, the absolute maximum value of the given function. Absolute maximum value. First of all, let's look for the critical value in this. We have the function as y equals to x cube. Derivative will give me 3x square, put it equal to 0. I get the critical value as 0. So in this we have 3 points to take. Minus 2, 0 and 2. At minus 2 you'll have a value of minus 8. That's going to be local minima. At 0 will be 0. Okay, then you'll have at 2, what is it? At 2 it will be 8. So that is your local maximum value. Sorry, that is going to be your absolute maximum value, not local. Absolute maximum value. And how would you get that? Simply put the value as f of 2. That will be, sir, 2 cube. Answer is 8. Option D is correct. Answer is 8. Option D is correct. So 7th D, 8th also D. Okay. Now question number 9. 2 by cos square. I can write this as 2 by cos square. Separate the terms with the minus sign. So we'll have here 2 secant square x minus 3 sin by cos will be tan x and 1 by cos will be secant x. What is the answer? 2 tan x minus 3 secant x. Option A is correct. 2 tan x, from here we'll get tan. Other one is sec x tan x. Okay, so answer is D, D, A for the question number 7, 8, 9. Have a look. 10th one now. 1 upon 1 plus x square is an integral of what? Or basically derivative of what? Tan inverse means you're going to get integration as tan inverse of x. Okay, from where to where? 1 to root 3. Tan inverse of root 3 is what? Pi by 3 minus tan inverse of 1 will be pi by 4. LCM you take 12. 4 pi minus 3 pi. Answer is pi by 12. Option D is correct. Question number 10. Option D is correct. How do you do it? Tan inverse of root 3, if you put, you'll get the value as 60, so pi by 3. Over here, if you put tan inverse of 1, you'll get pi by 4. Difference of that is pi by 12. Option D is the right answer. Statement number 1, if either mod of A or mod of B is 0, then A dot B is 0. This is correct. Because A dot B is what, sir? Mod A into mod B cos theta. Right? So if A is 0 or B is 0, the whole thing will become 0. Next, A cross B is 0, then A is perpendicular to B. No, not really. If A cross B is 0 means theta is what? Theta should be 0, no? If A is, let's say, non-zero and B is non-zero, how I'm taking this, sir? Because they have not mentioned anything. They have not mentioned anything over here. So you might think, sir, what about the statement number 1? We can't use that over here, okay? We can't use that over here because think over this. A cross B is 0 means if A and B is 0, right? A and B is 0. Okay, then what about sin theta? Because A cross B is given by mod of A, mod of B, sin theta. If A and B are 0 means everything is 0. Okay, so if you take the previous case, A and B 0 means everything is 0. You can take either of the cases. Okay, still sin theta cannot be perpendicular because sin 90 is given by 1 actually. Okay, so if this A cross B is coming as 0, it means either A or B is 0 or theta has to be what? Theta has to be 0 degrees. Okay, theta at 90, which represents your perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines means what? This means the angle theta is 90 degree. So at 90 degree, sin theta cannot be, okay, giving me a value of 0. So this cannot be 0. This is not 0 means we cannot have the value like that. So answer is what? Statement 1 is true, statement 2 is false. A and B can be 0 or theta can be 0, then only you'll get A cross B as 0. Okay, so answer is 1 is true, 2 is false. Option is A. 11th option is A. 11th option is A. Okay, A is true, B is false. 1 is true, 2 is false. A dot B equals to minus of A into B. Check here. I'll get A, B, cos theta equals to minus of A and B. Of course, these are vectors. Check. Cancel, cancel. So I have here cos theta is minus 1. It means, of course, theta has to be pi, sir. Theta has to be pi. So option C is the right choice. Option C is the right choice. 12th option C. Let's move on to next question number 13. The direction ratio of x-axis. Okay. DRs. Let's find the value of DC first of x-axis. You'll have 1, 0, 0. This is the DC of x-axis. This is the direction cosine of x-axis. How come, sir? Cos 0 is 1, cos 90 is 0, and cos 90 is 0. Because if you're talking about x-axis, no, your alpha value is 0, the beta value is 90, which is same as the gamma value. So if you apply cos on the beta and gamma, you'll get 0, 0, and cos 0 will be 1. This is my DCs. What is DR, sir? DR is nothing but a constant lambda or a constant k, okay, k times of the DC's value. So k into 1 is, and then k into 1 is k into 0 is 0, k into 0 is again 0. So multiply k to the DC's, okay, DC's are LMN, multiply k to that, you'll get DRs. So DR will become k00, 0. Option is C. Option is C. 14th one. PA is 1 by 2, probability of an event is 1 by 2, PB is 0, then find the PB, okay, this is the conditional probability, this is the conditional probability, P of B, provided that event A has already occurred, okay, is given by PB intersection with A divided by P of A, okay. Now, PB is an impossible event, event B is an impossible event, think about it, probability of the event B to occur is 0. Probability of the event B to occur is 0 means the event B is an impossible event. So intersection of the event A with B will be what? 0 only, no? This will be always 0, right? Check here. Yeah. Whatever you're going to take over here, PA, doesn't matter. Answer is coming as 0. Okay, so option B is right in this case. I hope you got it. If the event B is impossible event, event B represents probability is 0 means impossible events. So intersection of the event A with B, for them to occur together will be what? 0, right? Because B is the impossible event. So together they cannot occur. Intersection cannot be there again. So you'll have 0. So 0 by PA is 0. Answer is option B. So C and B is the answer for 13 and 14. 15th one. Two balls are drawn at random with replacement. Okay, that's good. 10 black and 8 reds are there. I'm looking for both to be red. So we have 2 balls taken out from the set of 18 balls. Okay, so first to pick a red, we want both to be red only. I'll get here 8 by 18 for the first one. 8 by 18. Why 8 by 18, sir? Because they're saying with replacement. We gotta put it back after taking the first one. Means after I withdraw the first ball, I'm gonna put it back. Then I'm gonna withdraw again the second ball. Okay, so we'll have 8 by 18. 8 by 18. Simplify this. We'll have 4 by 9 and 4 by 9. 4 into 4 is what? 16. And this is 81. Answer is option B again. Check this out. So they're easy questions. The first 15 questions are very easy in your MCQ side of MQP number 2, model question paper number 2. Next question to be your fill in the blanks. Okay, sir. How do you solve these questions? First one, this if you remember, this is nothing but if I have function y equal to 3x power x, this is the logarithmic differentiation, right? So differentiate this, you'll take log on both sides, you'll have log of 3x power x, okay? So you're gonna get what? Log y over here, log y, you'll have, apply the product rule first, so log 3 plus log of x power x, okay? So I'll have here log y, log 3 and x, log of x. No, this x will come out as the coefficient, right? Now differentiate it, you'll have 1 by y dy by dx equals to, this will be 0. A constant derivative is always 0. Over here we'll have to apply the product rule. So x is as it is, derivative of log is 1 by x plus. This time we'll differentiate x and keep the log as it is. Okay, sir. So this is cancelled. I'll have the derivative now. Dy by dx equals to y times of 1 plus log x. Now they're asking us to find the value of this function when x is, derivative when x is 1. So differentiate this. Dy by dx when x equals to 1 will be given by, y is there, no? Means 3 into x power x. 1 plus log x. Now we'll put x value as 1 everywhere. 3 into 1 power 1. 1 plus log of 1. Log of 1 is 0. 3 into 1. 1 plus 0. Answer is nothing but 3, sir. Answer is nothing but 3. So derivative is coming as 3. Value is 3. Have a look. This is 3. Question number 16. Answer is 3. Next. So other are very simple questions. Minimum value of this function mod of x mod of, we are looking for fx minimum. Okay. So we have mod of x plus 2 minus 1. Mod of x plus 2 is minimum when the value is 0. If you put any other value, you'll get a positive value, right? So if you put minus 2 here, it'll become 0. Any other value you're going to put, you'll have some certain positive value. So this is going to be minimum at 0. In that case, you'll have 0 minus 1. Answer will be minus 1. This will become your f of x minimum. F of x minimum, answer is minus 1, sir. Answer is minus 1. Question number 18. Find the number of arbitrary constants in the particular solution of a differential equation of order 3. Order 3. Third order means we are going to have what? The derivative will be d cube y upon dx cube. Means you have to integrate 3 times that. So you'll get arbitrary constant as 3. Based upon the number of, what is the order of the given differential equation, we'll have same number of the arbitrary constants. Hence we have the value as 3 in the question number 18. 19th, the scalar product of lambda I, okay, j minus 3k is minus 10 with this particular vector. How do you solve it? Take the product, 3 lambda and minus 4, and we have what here? Minus 4 and we have 21, right? Minus 21 equals to minus 10. Check this out, we'll get 3 lambda minus 25 equals to minus 10. So we get 3 lambda equals to minus 10 plus 25, which is plus 15. It means lambda value is coming as 5. Lambda value is coming as 5. Lambda is 5. Next, PA is 3 by 5, PB is 5 by 10, and A and B are independent events. Okay, independent events, that's good. Means PA into PB will be what, bacha? PA intersection B. They are independent events, no? This is question number 20, okay? So we have the values now. Check. 3 by 5, 5 by 10. 3 by 5 and 5 by 10 equals to 3 by k, I guess, right? Yeah, this is 3 by k. Okay. So this is multiplication. 5 and 5 cancels. So 3 by 10 equals to 3 by k. Compare, you get the value of k as 10. Value of k as 10. So answer is k equals to 10. So all your 21 marker is over now. Next move on to the question number 21, which will be your 2 mark category. Okay. Answer any 6 question, but since I am solving it, I'll solve all the problems, and we'll have to be careful with our steps because everything matters over here. Now in this, of course, you can see you need to get sign inverse on the right hand side. So in the LHS side, we have to make some assumption. First we'll write LHS sign inverse of 2x root of 1 minus x square is there, right? Okay, we'll take x as sine theta. We'll take x as sine theta. This is my assumption. Let x be equal to sine theta. We all know from here sine inverse of x will become theta, right? Great. Okay, we have taken the reverse also. Sine inverse of x will be theta. Sine inverse of x will be theta. Let's use in the question that we have LHS side. Sine inverse of 2 times of sine theta into 1 minus sine square theta, right? 1 minus sine square theta. Check this out. Sine inverse of 2 sine theta. This is going to be what? Cos square. In the root will become simply cos theta. So we'll have sine inverse of 2 sine into cos. This is nothing but sine 2 theta. Okay, sine 2 theta. And this will simplify into what? If you check, the value is what? Between minus 1 by root 2 to 1 by root 2. Okay, so in that case, I can go and this will be minus pi by 4 and pi by 4. Correct? No, because we have the angle as 2 theta, means it will become simply again back to what? Your pi by 2 to pi by 2, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, so this basically this will be going to be your value as 2 theta. Okay, now check this out. So this 2 theta can be written as 2 into excuse me, 2 into theta value is what? Sine inverse. And this is nothing but your RHS. Proven, sir. 2 marker. Next, find the equation of the line joining the points using determinants. Very simple question. So let's say that there's a line like this, 3, 1 and 9, 3 are the points on it. We are looking for another, we have to take the equation of this line with using determinants. So I'm going to assume another point on this x, y, and we know that since all the 3 points lie on the same line, the area of triangle will come out to be 0. So I'm going to use that concept of area of triangle from determinant. So I'll have over here as, let's say, x, y, 1, 3, 1, 1, 9, 3, 1. Okay, this should be coming as 0 because 1 by 2, even if you take on this side, it'll go on that side, becomes 0. So this is the determinant, represents your area concept. Check from here, you'll have x expansion of the determinant 1 minus 3, 1 minus 3 minus y, second element of the first row 3 minus 9, and the last one will have 9 minus 9, so 0. 3 3 is 9, 9 into 1 is again gone, so this is 0. We'll have minus 2x will be minus 6 plus y, minus 6 into minus y will become plus 6y equal to 0. Let's do one thing, let's take minus 2 common. We'll have here x minus 3y should be 0. I've taken minus 2 common, right? So my equation is nothing but, check here, x minus 3y equal to 0 by minus 2. Answer is x minus 3y equal to 0, or you can write this as x equals to 3y. This is your final equation of the line passing through the 2 points using the concept of determinant. Question number 22, another 2 marker question is dealt with. Please check. 23 now. Find the derivative. What type of function is this? Implicit function. The subject is not given directly. Differentiate in the same equation. You'll have dy by dx for this side. Sin y will become cos y. You have to continue with chain rule. So again you'll get dy by dx minus sin x. Now take dy by dx common here, bacha. You'll have here 1 plus cos y minus sin x. Take this on that side and you'll have the answer now, dy by dx equals to minus sin x upon 1 plus cos y. No need to simplify this any further. Write it as 2 cos square y by 2. Don't do that. It's not required. Okay. If it was x by 2 and this was also x, then we would have tried that, but it is not in this case. This is your final answer. This is your final answer. 3 steps. Get the result. 2 marks. 24th. Find the rate of change of area of a circle with respect to its radius. They are asking us dA by dr. Area change with respect to its radius. So basically dr of pi r square. We get this as 2 pi r. The given r value is 6. Put here 2 pi into 6. 12 pi. It's a area change. So centimeter square per centimeter. Don't cancel the centimeters. It's a change, right? So change in area by the radius. Centimeter square per centimeter. The unit is given as centimeter. You have to write it. You cannot skip the units in this case. Okay. Unit is mentioned. Okay. 25th one. Find this sin 2x cos 3x dx integration. This is the formula of sin a cos b. So I have this result, if you remember, integration of 1 by 2 sine of a plus b and a cos of a minus b, right? Sine of a plus b, sine or cos I'm getting, right? Sine of a plus b means 5x, and we'll have here plus sine of a minus b, so minus x. Correct? Correct. No, sine of a plus b, if you check here, sine of a plus b and plus sine of a minus b will give me sine a cos b, and over here you'll have sine a cos b again. That will become what? 2 sine a cos b from here, and other one will be sine cos a sine b. Here also cos a sine b negative, they'll cancel each other. Okay, this formula is correct. Okay, just verifying it, nothing else. Okay, 1 by 2 because of the coefficient. If you add them, you'll get 2 no's. That's why I've introduced over here as 1 by 2. Now take the 1 by 2 constant outside. You have here integration this sine 5x dx. There's a minus sign. 1 by 2 is outside. Minus sine x dx. Am I right? Please check. We have 2x minus 3x as minus x only, right? Yeah. Integrate this. 1 by 2 cos minus cos 5x by 5, and over here plus sign will come cos x, right? Plus c only, right? Sin x integration is minus cos, no? So we'll have minus cos plus minus sign will become minus cos into minus sign will become plus cos, and we have over here minus cos 5x by 5. This answer is nothing but open with a minus 1 by 2, you'll get minus cos 5x by 10 and plus cos x by 2 plus a constant c, plus the constant c. 2 marker. Next, find the general solution of the differential equation given like this. This is what method? Variable separable method. You'll see this. Just change this over here. 2 minus y with dy equals to x plus 1 with dx. Integrate on both sides. You'll get over here 2 minus y. Excuse me. No need to do that. No need to do that, sir. I can write this as 2y minus y square by 2. 2y minus y square by 2 over here. X square by 2 plus x plus a constant c. Multiply everything with 2, you'll get 4y minus y square. You'll have here x square plus 2x plus 2c. Okay, move everything on that side. You'll have 0 left over here. X square plus y square plus 2x minus 4y plus 2c can be written as a constant k. Okay, this is a family of circles, right? General form x square y square plus 2x minus 4y and plus k equals to 0. This is the final answer. This is your final answer. K represents your arbitrary constant. Arbitrary constant. Find the projection of the vector A on the vector B. Very simple, right? It will be given as A dot B by mod of B. Dot of this 2 into 1 is 2, 3 into 2 is 6, 2 into 1 is again 2. Mod of B will be what? 1 plus 4 plus 1. 6 plus 2 plus 2 is 10 by root 6. Rationalize it. We'll get here 10 root 6 by 6. 2 5s are 2 3s are. So 5 root 6 by 3 is your final answer for the projection of vector B across, vector A across vector B. Clear? Easy so far? I don't think any of the questions that has come so far till 27th one is difficult at all. Won't you all agree with me? Yes. Next. 28. Find the vector and Cartesian equation of the line passing through the point 5, 2, minus 4. Okay. This is a point over here. 5, 2 and minus 4. Okay, the line passes through like this. And parallel to this vector, what is this? 3i cap, 2j cap, minus 8k cap. This is vector B actually. And if you know this very well, this is the point A, this is the vector O, A or vector A. Vector A is given by what, bacha? 5 minus 0 is simply 5, so 5i cap. 2 minus 0 will be what? 2j cap, and this will be minus 4 minus 0 will be minus 4k cap. Correct, no? Right? Yes. So if you're looking for your vector form, you'll have the answer as r equals to vector a plus lambda times of vector b. So vector r will be given by, check here, 5i cap plus 2j cap minus 4k cap is the position vector of the point where it is passing through, and the parallel vector lambda times of this vector 3i 2j minus 8k. This is your vector form. This right here is your vector form. What about scalar form, sir? Very simple. In this one, x minus the coordinate of the position vector. Okay, so that is 5. So x minus 5 by the x component in the parallel vector. So 3. Y minus same thing. You'll have here 2. So 2 by the y component in the parallel vector. Again 2. Z minus z component, coordinate of the position vector, so that is minus 4, will become minus of minus 4 divided by z component, that is minus 8. Check here, it becomes what, bacha? Plus 4 by 8, right? So my answer will be, erase and write the final answer over here itself, plus 4 by 8. This is your Cartesian form. This is your Cartesian form. Okay, this is the vector form. This is your answer. This is your answer. This is a vector r. Clear? Not visible? Can I change that? Of course. Vector r is given like this. Okay. All right, sir. Question number 28 is also dealt with. Very easy sum. Very easy question so far. Even not one problem is difficult that we have dealt with right now. 29. A die is tossed three times. Probability that getting an odd number at least once means what is it? It cannot be 0, means you have to get once or twice or thrice, means or should be on each categories. Okay, getting it right? At least once means once or more than one, right? So 1, 2 or 3 times. So we can write this as, let's say, event A represents getting odd. Okay, event B represents what? Getting even. So if I can find what? Probability of the getting all even. So I'll get what? 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. How come, sir? This is what I'm saying, even events, even values. We can get 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6 like that. So we'll have 3 by 6, 3 by 6, 3 by 6. Listen to me. If I'm getting the probability of all the times we are getting only even numbers. Okay, so 3 by 6, 3 by 6, 3 by 6 in all the trials. Okay, so we get 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. What is the answer? 1 by 8. What is this? This represents only, what is it? Only even. Every time we are getting only even. Okay, now I'm trying to get at least one or more than that. Probability of getting at least one odd numbers, right? At least one odd. So it cannot have what? It cannot have 0 odd basically. It cannot have 0 odd. So 1 minus all the evens. Correct? No, this is the case of all the evens. If you remove the chances of all the evens out, you'll have the chances of, what is it? Only odds left. Right? So minimum of 1 odd can come from that. So chances of getting all the evens, we're gonna remove it. Okay? We'll remove the chances of getting only even number from here. This will give me what answer as 1 minus 1 upon 1 by 8. That'll become 8 minus 1, so 7 by 8. Answer will be 7 by 8. Okay? This is your answer. First, what we did, we got, if you're trying to get only even, we have to get what? 3 by 6, 3 by 6, 3 by 6. That is 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Okay, sir. Only even is 1 by 8. Means if I want only even, all the 3 should be even only. Means here also should I get here 2, 4, 6. Here should I get 2, 4, 6. Here also 2, 4, 6. I'm getting only even. Chances are that what? This chance is half, half, half. So 1 by 8. I want to get at least one odd. Okay, at least one odd means one or more. Means I have to remove the chances of all the evens. Only even case I have to remove. Means either this should be odd. So I can have here 3 and this can be anything. Right? Or I can have here this also odd. Means basically 3, 5 and 1. This here. Or I can move what? Both the places. 3, 5 and 1 here also. I can have all the 3. So either 1, I can have either 1 or this, all the 3. Okay, that's your what? 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1 is 6. So we're going to remove that. We'll have the answer as 7 by 8. Check this out. Okay, moving on. Now, so any 6, answer any 6 questions we are done with your 2 markers. Now we are moving to the 3 marker questions. So that the relation R on the set A defined like this, x belongs to any integer from 0 to 12 given by R equals to A comma B is the ordered pair, is multiple of 4, difference is multiple of 4, is an equivalence relation. So first is very true. First one is what? The reflexive one. First one is reflexive one. Check here for reflexive. The condition is A, R, B. It means that, sorry, not A, R, B, A, R, A, right? This should be A, R, A. The ordered pair here will be bacha A, comma, A. So according to the relation R, we'll have A minus A equal to 0, which is what? Divisible by 4. Okay? Divisible by 4. Divisible by 4. It means the given relation R is reflexive in nature. True. Second one. Let's look for symmetric now. Let's look for symmetric now. In this case, let's assume that A minus B, okay, modulus, or basically in this case, I'll take ARB, that represents A minus B. The ordered pair is A comma B, right? Is equal to what? Multiple of 4. 4m is there. Correct? No, A minus B is equal to 4m. Means when you take the difference of the two elements AB such that difference of them is 4m. Think about it. Even B minus A will be also what? Either plus or minus 4m. So if A minus B mod is 4m, difference of B minus A will also be plus or minus 4m. It means both the cases are divisible by 4. It means, so even if you take BRA, this will also turn out to true, means B minus A will also be a multiple of 4. This is a multiple of 4. Multiple of 4. Makes sense, right? Makes sense, right? Think about it. If A minus B is 4, or let's say 8, what is B minus A? Minus 8. Even minus 8 is a multiple of 4. So whether you take A minus B or B minus A, they are both going to be what? If this is true, this is an if statement. If this is true, then this will also be true. Then this will also be true. So B minus A will also be a multiple of 4. Hence, the given relation is symmetric also. The last one. The last one is transitive. Check this out. So if I take the first ordered pair A comma B, which implies what? A R B, which means what? That A minus B is equals to what? Is equals to some combination 4m. Means 4m is representing what? The multiple of 4. A minus B is a multiple of 4. Let's take the next combination BC. So we'll write like this, BRC, and over here we'll have B minus C as some multiple as 4n. Some multiple as 4n. Okay, some multiple as 4n. Alright, sir. Now if I take even the positive sides only and add them, I'll get what? If I add both these, I'll get A minus B plus B minus C equals to what? 4m plus 4n. What I'm doing over here, I'm adding only with the positive sign. Even that makes sense. Okay, check here. B and B will be cancelled. You have only A minus C left over here. Okay, and this will be what? 4 times of m plus n. So you can see from here, if A minus B is 4m, B minus C is 4n, then A minus C will also be 4 times of something. It means it will also be a multiple of multiple of 4. Multiple of 4. Here it is a multiple of 4. Here it is a multiple of 4. So a minus b is a multiple of 4. B minus c is a multiple of 4. Then a minus c will also be a multiple of 4. Therefore, the condition ARC, the ordered pair ARC holds true. Holds true. Hence, the given relation is transitive as well. So we have got the given relation R as reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. So the relation is what? It's going to be a equivalence relation. It's going to be a equivalence relation, a 3-marker question. Done. Okay, I hope you understood this concept. Moving on to question number 31 now. Yes, now for all of you who are writing KCET this year in 2026, we have brought back on demand our ABHYAS KCET test series. Okay, a renewed version, a revamped version, which will help you achieve a great feature, a great rank in your KCET examination. So if you want to see what are the features of this course, we have a total of 35 KCET tests. So if you're somebody who's thinking that, sir, I will think about KCET after my boards, think again. Can you solve 35 tests after the boards? Do you have that much of time? Of course not. So you need to get working on the the papers right away. So whatever you have done, so in this you also get the part test as well, right? In this case, all the part test as well. So you have part test as well as you have the full length test. Okay, so you have 4 of the first 4 part tests will be given free, and other part test and full length test, which is the 31, the remaining test series, will be paid. Okay, and the price of this is 1499 as a launch offer. The price is at 3,000 rupees. Right now we are having exact 50% off at the launch offer. So get this subscription right away for your best KCET test series right now. What are you going to get other than this? New chapter wise KCET PYQ for the last 10 years, PU2, you get real KCET exam pattern and timing. You get PCMB coverage. So you get the test for physics, chemistry, math and biology as well. All of this at a price of 1499. So this test was featured by our toppers, and they used it last year. You can see the ranks over here. You had 171 Prajwal, Kiran Kumar 443, Diksha at 693, Sachin Sastri at 4934, and Muhammad Sahil at 2427, right? So trusted by the toppers of last year's batch, and they're all here to ask you all if you want to get a serious rank in your KCET preparation. If you have a dream of getting into top colleges, which has as good a placement as any IITs and NITs, you know that, right? Top colleges of Karnataka has very good placements, and if you are dreaming to get into that, you need to write KCET very seriously, and for that the biggest tool would be your ABHYAS KCET test series. So take the test series right now and start working on these 35 tests which is given for all of you. First 4 is given for free. You can try that and then later take the other 31 tests. Okay, let's try. So yes, first 4 you can try for free, bacha. Let's start. So the question we are back now with is prove that cos inverse of 4 by 5, cos inverse of 12 by 13 is equal to cos inverse of 33 by 65. So we have this formula, sum of the angle. These are all angles, right? Alpha, beta. Sum of the angle equal to other angle. How do you find it? Simply, if you take this as alpha, you get cos of alpha as 4 by 5. Triangle you draw now. This is alpha, right? This is going to be 4. This is 5. Pythagoras theorem will give me this as 3. 3, 4, 5 is what? Pythagorean triplet. So from here I get sine of alpha as 3 by 5. Same way, if I take cos beta as what? The value is 12 by 13. Draw the right angle triangle. This is 12, this is 13, and this is 5. How come, sir? Because 5, 12, 13 is again another Pythagorean triplet. Okay, so if you look for sine beta over here, you will have the value as 5 by 13. 5 by 13. Now you have the sine beta and cos beta, sine alpha and cos alpha. Simply use the formula of, simply use the formula of cos of alpha plus beta. Check this out. This formula is nothing but cos alpha, cos beta plus sine alpha, minus, right? Minus sign is there. Minus sine alpha, sine beta, right? What are the values that we have? 4 by 5 into 12 by 13 minus 3 by 5 into 5 by 13. So you get here 12 4s is 48 by 65 minus 15 by 65. The difference would be what, bacha? 48 minus 15 is 33, right? So this is nothing but the value of, check here, cos of alpha plus beta is 33 by 65. So you get the alpha plus beta value equals to cos inverse of 33 by 65. What is this part? Check in the question, LHS, and this part is your RHS. So it's proved, sir. Have a look. LHS equals to RHS, the question is proved. Yes. Next one, 32. What do we have? So I am writing all the steps because it's going to be a board examination. Every step matters, step marking is there. So try to write the way I am writing in the sheet at least over here. You can do the NCERT steps, but minimum of these steps you have to write, okay? Next, 32. Prove that for any square matrix A, the entries, if I take this X as, let's say matrix X as A plus A dash, they're saying that prove it to be equal to symmetric. What is the definition of symmetric matrix? Transpose is equal to itself. Transpose you take now, X transpose equals to A plus A transpose. You'll get here A transpose plus A transpose the transpose. You have the answer as A transpose plus A. I can rewrite this as A plus A transpose. I'm getting this as simply matrix X. What did I do? What did I do? I assumed that matrix X is equals to A plus A dash, some symmetric, some what do you call square matrix. Apply the property of transpose on that. I got this back to be what I'm getting. X transpose equals to X. It means X equals to A plus A dash is a symmetric matrix. A symmetric matrix. Exact same way if I take the matrix Y as, in this case, A minus A dash. What's the definition of skew symmetric matrix? Transpose equal to negative of the matrix. Okay, we'll try this now. So we'll take Y transpose equals to A minus A transpose. Okay, the transpose. So I'll get here as A transpose minus A transpose the transpose, which gives me A transpose minus A. Take minus sign common, you'll have A minus A transpose. Okay, check back, you're getting this as minus Y. So you started from Y transpose, you're getting here minus Y. It represents what? Therefore, Y equals to A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. A skew symmetric matrix. A very simple question for 3 mark. Next. Find dy by dx if you have the given function in forms of a parameter theta plus sin theta and theta a minus 1 minus cos theta. Okay, a into 1 minus cos theta, not a minus, forgive me. Derivative we are looking for. I'll get here dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. Am I right? Differentiate this, you'll have the constant a outside, this will be 0. You'll have here minus of minus sin theta. The numerator differentiation with theta over here, a constant as it is, 1 for the theta, sin theta as cos. Check, a and a is cancelled. I have sin theta upon 1 plus cos theta as my derivative so far. Can we simplify it further? Of course we can. Sin theta is what? 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. 1 plus cos is what? 2 cos square theta by 2. 2 and 2 cancels. This cos cancels the cos square. You have sin by cos left. So my result is what? dy by dx equals to sin theta by 2 upon cos theta by 2, which is nothing but tan theta by 2. This is your answer. This right here is your answer. Next one. 34. Find the intervals in which the function f is strictly decreasing. How do we find it? First, find the critical value by finding the derivative. This is the step number 1. You get 6x square minus 6x and 36. Take 6 common, you get x square minus x minus 6. Factorize, you'll be having minus 3 plus 2. Minus 3 plus 2. How come, sir? Multiply and check. Minus 3 into 2 is minus 6, minus 3x, and plus 2x becomes minus x and x squared. Okay, this is a factor. Put it equal to 0 to find the critical point. You have two critical points here, minus 2 and 3. Minus 2 and 3. Next step would be, first step was to find the critical point, and that we had to differentiate and put it equal to 0. Next is to write down the number line. So this is negative infinity, this is plus infinity, this value is minus 2, and this value is plus 3. Now check the coefficient of x, whether it is positive or negative. Check here in the factors, plus plus, it means positive, start with the plus sign on the extreme right interval. Change the sign because the power of these are always 1. Power of the factors are 1, which is odd. If it was square or something else, like any other even number, the powers, then you have to continue with the same power, plus and plus. Okay, here we have sign change, so minus and plus. I'll repeat what I said. If what is the factor 3, where is the value 3 coming from? The factor x minus 3. If you had x minus 3 power, any even number, 2, 4 or anything as such, then you will have to take plus and plus. There will be no sign change. Okay, if the factor from where you're getting the value has the power or the index as even number, sign will remain same across that particular critical point. Okay, so this is the result I'm looking for. Strictly decreasing. So you can see this is the range where the derivative of x is what? Less than 0. It is negative. So therefore the given function is decreasing, not decreasing, strictly decreasing in the interval x belongs to minus 2 open to 3 open. This is my answer. Why open, sir? Because they're asking us strictly decreasing. They're not asking us just decreasing. If they ask us just decreasing, close their two intervals, minus 2 and 3. But in this case, they're asking us strictly decreasing. So we have to keep the intervals open. Difference we are getting from the same question I've tried and explained you, anything that comes alongside this kind of questions. Next, 35. 35. This is a by parts and a good question in by parts. You'll see. Preference order, no problem, sir. ILATE. Inverse has the preference over anything else, right? The function 1, function 2. So keep the function 1 as it is. Property is there. Tan inverse x as it is. Integrate the second function, minus sign. This time you're going to differentiate the first function, which is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Derivative of tan inverse is 1 upon 1 plus x square. This will be what? We all know, x square by 2. One more time we have integral, that's why dx. Integral of x is what? X square by 2. This part is x square by 2 tan inverse of x, and this part here you're gonna check the constant is 1 by 2. I can keep it outside. Integration what? I have x square upon 1 plus x square dx. Let me call this to be my integration from here to here as integration I1. Integration I1. I will perform it separately on this side. What is I1 given as? Integration x square upon 1 plus x square dx. What is this? This is what's given over here. Yeah, add 1 and remove 1. Plus 1 minus 1. Check this out. Integration of x square plus 1 x square plus 1 dx, and separate the terms. Minus 1 upon x square plus 1 dx. I have taken the bracket over here and separated the two integration by the two terms, x square plus 1 and minus 1. This will be what? Cancelled, sir. We have integration of dx left, and this will be what, sir? Integration of 1 upon x square plus 1, which is nothing but tan inverse of x plus the constant c. This is nothing but x minus tan inverse of x plus c. This is I1. I'll put it back in my given final result, which is over here. Check this out. My final answer becomes x square upon 2 tan inverse of x. This is the first one over here. Now we have minus 1 by 2 and the bracket. This one. X minus tan inverse of x. The constant plus c can be kept aside like this. Okay, if you want, you can open the bracket and simplify further. Minus x by 2 and plus tan inverse of x by 2. Okay, you can take further common between this term and this term over here. You will have x square plus 1. Tan inverse of x by 2, x square plus 1 in the bracket, minus x by 2 plus c. No problem. Have a look. 35th one is also done. Next one. 36th. Find the unit vector perpendicular to each of the vectors given over here. Let's find a plus b first. You'll have sum as 3 plus 1 as 4i cap, 2 plus 2 as 4j cap, and 2k minus 2k will be 0k cap. This is my sum of a and b. Check. Yeah. Now let's look for the difference. In this case you have 3 minus 1 as 2i cap, 2 minus 2 as 0k j cap, and 2k minus 2k will become 4k cap, right? Let's call it to be vector x and vector y. Vector x and vector y. Okay, I'm just giving it a name, okay? Instead of writing a plus b and a minus b all the time, just write it as x and y. Now what do we have? I'm looking for a unit perpendicular vector. X cross y. This is what? A perpendicular vector in the direction of what? When you take the cross product of that, right? We have to look for the unit vector of this. That we'll do later. How do you find that? I, j and k. Okay, I cap, j cap and k cap. The values now 4, 4 and 0, 2, 0 and 4. Now do the calculations. A determinant value we get 16 for the first term with minus j cap. You're gonna get what? Again 16 and yeah, both plus k cap. What you will have? This gone. You'll have simply minus 8. Correct? No, gone, and this is minus 8. So answer is what? 16 I cap minus 16 j cap and minus 8 k cap is the vector of x cross y. If let's say x cross y is a vector n, x cross y is a vector n, so actually I'm looking for n cap. That will be vector n upon mod of vector n. So let's find mod of vector n then. Mod of vector n will be what? Square of 16, so 256. Square of 16 again, so 256 and 64. Add all of these. You'll have 512, 576 I think, right? Add it. 512 over here plus 64 will become 576. Answer is 24. 24. This is your vector n mod. Vector n mod. Okay. What is the value over here? Check this out. 16 I cap minus 16 j cap and minus 8 k cap by 24. So this answer is what? Individually if I have to find out, 16 by 24 will be 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 I cap. Again same thing, 2 by 3 j cap with a negative sign and plus, okay, minus 1 by 3 k cap. This is your unit vector across the vector perpendicular to a cross b and a minus b. This is the result for unit vector across the vector perpendicular to a plus b and a minus b. A plus b, a minus b, perpendicular direction of a plus b, a minus b. This is the vector n I've taken as and the cap. This is your answer. This is your answer. Next one, 37th. 37th, let's continue. Find the distance between the lines. Okay, they are parallel lines. Check, this is vector b, this is also same vector b. So vector b is what? Vector b is 2i cap plus 3j cap and 6k cap. Let's find the mod of vector b. You'll have 4, 9 and 36. That's 49. So that's 7. This is the mod of vector b. Cool. Okay. What next? You have to find the a2 minus a1. This is your a1 vector and this is your a2 vector. Let's find a2 minus a1 vector. So you get 3i minus I, so that is 2i. Then you get 3j minus 2j, that you get as plus j, right? 3j minus 2j is plus j. And we get 5k minus 5k plus 4k, that is going to be minus k, right? Minus 5k and minus of minus 4 will become plus 4, that is minus k. Now I'm getting what? What is it? Vector b cross a2 minus a1. And how we find that? I, j, k. Vector b is what? 2, 3, 6. And this is 2, 1, minus 1. Let's find this value. Across I am getting what? Minus 3 and minus 6, which is minus 9. Minus 3 and minus 6 is minus 9. Across j what I'm getting? Minus 2 and minus 12, so minus 14. Correct? Minus 2 and minus 12 is minus 14. Across k you check. 2 minus 6, which is minus 4. 2 into 1 is 2 and 2 3 is 6, which is minus 4. Okay, now you'll see. So I'm getting vector b cross with a2 minus a1 as minus 9 I cap plus 14 j cap and minus 4 k cap. Okay, so let's find the modulus of this first. B cross a2 minus a1 modulus. This will be what? Check here, square of 9, 81, 196 for 14, and this is going to be 16. Sum of these, 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13, carries 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 9 is 11, plus 8, 11 plus 8 is 19, so carry is 1 again, and 1 plus 1 is 2. This is the modulus of b cross a2 minus a1, and we already have the modulus of b. The formula we know, d is given as modulus of b cross a2 minus a1 divided by mod of the vector b. So root of 293, which is the imperfect square, divided by 7. Of course, this will be our length, right? So units. Okay. I have given the simplified way you can approach this question and get it right every time. Get it right every time. Have a look. 38. Question on Bayes theorem, probability for 3 marks. Of the students in a college, it is known that 60% of reside in hostel, 40% in as day scholar. So if you pick a student at random, chances of him being hostler will be what? 60%. That becomes what? 60 by 100. Right? That becomes what? 6 by 10. Although I will not keep it as 3 by 5. Let's keep it as 6 by 10. 10 is a simplified denominator, easy to get done. Get it done from there. 6 by 10 is the value of P of H. Same way for a day scholar, PD, right? Day scholar, it is 40%. So it will become 40 by 100. How much is that? 4 by 10. Now after this, after learning the first statement, go ahead and ask yourself what is they asking us to find. That will be in the last statement. Check the last statement. At the end of the year, one student is chosen at random from the college and he has a A grade. Means a student chosen already has a grade A. What are they asking? What is the probability that the student is a hostelite? HA. This is what they are asking us. Conditional probability of a student who's an A grade achiever also is a hostler. That's what they're asking us. Means you already chose a student as a A grade student and the student should be a hostler. We're looking for that probability. Okay, sir. Now we'll get back to the question again. P of AH first. Means a student who is a hostler and a grade A achiever. Student who is a hostler and grade A achiever. Check here. Hostler and A achiever. 30%, right? Yeah. Hostel and 30%. That is what? 3 by 10. Student who is a day scholar and grade A achiever. Day scholar. 20% day scholar and grade A achiever. That is 2 by 10. Now we'll apply our Bayes theorem for this. PH, excuse me. Yeah. PHA is given by, check this out, PH intersection A upon probability of the entire thing A. correct? The total probability, how do you find that? So probability of the numerator will become, conditional probability, AH times PH. Think about it. PHA is what? The conditional probability. So intersection by the total probability PA. What is it, the numerator? A student who is the achiever of A grade and is a hostler. That we have written in the numerator. This comes from the definition of PAH. PAH is what? PHA by PH. Right? Conditional probability. If you write the conditional probability of PAH, what are you going to get? Confused, sir. Some of you are confused. One hint. Write the formula of PAH. What is this, sir? P of H intersection A upon what? PH, no. So if you find H intersection A, you'll get PH multiplied to what? PAH. I have written the same thing in the numerator. Nothing different. Making sense? Yes. Let me erase that now because I need that space. Okay? Let me erase this now. Basically, I have written the conditional probability of PAH, and then I've taken the, what is it? Your cross multiplication. Now, what is PA? Total probability. Total probability of what? The achievers of grade A. So that has to come from both categories, hostler and day scholars. So for the hostlers, we'll write the same thing. This is for the hostlers. What about day scholars, sir? This. Can a question get easy than this? 3 marker? No. Very simple. In the probability, check here. PAH values we have now 3 by 10. PH value is 6 by 10. That's why I kept it as all of these as 10 only. So we have the same value here, 3 by 10, 6 by 10. Here we'll have 2 by 10 and 4 by 10. Check this out. Very simple. 10 is 100, here also is 100, here also is 100, so cancelled. I've taken 100 common in both the denominators, okay, and cancelling it out. Numerator is left with what? 18. 6 3s are 18. Here we have first part as 18 and this part will be 8. Add these, 18 upon 26. 2 9s are 2 13s are. Answer is 9 by 13. Answer is 9 by 13. Check this out. A very simple question. Okay, sir. 39, which is a 5 marker. We had to choose any 4, but I'm going to solve all of these. Consider f r2r given by fx equals to this condition. A linear function is invertible and then find the inverse. A very simple problem. For invertible, we'll start with 1 function. Okay, right here. F of x1 should be equal to what? F of x2. If I've taken this already, it means 4 of x1 plus 3 will be equal to 4 of x2 plus 3. 3 and 3 cancels. I get 4 of x1 equals to 4 of x2. It means x1 equals to x2. Started from this reaching here. It means what? Therefore, given fx is 1 1. Let's talk about onto now. Okay. What about onto, sir? Very simple. In this case, we'll write the function as y equal to 4x plus 3 and make get the value of x from here. You'll get y minus 3 upon 4 as x. Now find the value of y for which this is always true. For what value of y, x will be a real number. What is x, sir? Check here, domain. This part here is domain and this part here is codomain. For what part of y, for what value of y? I'm not asking you to take y as codomain. I'm taking, if you take any value of y, for what value of y, I'll get x as real number. Answer is any real value. So y can be actually any real value. Y can put as any real value, the result will be a real number. It means y, which is what? A range. This is our range. The range is coming as all real. What is range, sir? In this case, the range is coming as all real. And what is the codomain, sir? Also given in the question as all real. That means that CD equals to the range. Hence, the given function f of x is onto. If the function is 1 1 and onto, What it means? Thus f of x is bijective, therefore f of x is invertible. This is only the first part. F of x is invertible. Let's move on to the final part, finding the inverse. So what you're going to do in this, take the function y equals to 4x plus 3, change it. So you'll get what? Y minus 3 upon 4 as x. So we're getting x as y minus 3 upon 4. Now switch back the variable to y and x. So we get x as y and this as x minus 3 upon 4. This is nothing but your inverse of fx. Okay, this is nothing but f inverse of x, where the domain is what? All real, and codomain is what? Also all real. A is given, B is given, C is given. We have to prove that a plus b minus c, a plus b minus c. Okay, basically associative property we have to prove. Find a plus b first. Add it, a plus b. So 4, 1, minus 1, 9, 2, 7, 3, minus 1 and 4. This is a plus b. Then find b minus c. So find b minus c. Okay, b minus c. 3 minus 4 is minus 1, minus 2, 0, 4, minus 1, 3, 2 minus 1 is 1, plus 2 and 0 and 0. This is b minus c. Alright, this is b minus c. Now in a plus b, you add what? To get the RHS part over here, in a plus b, I need to introduce minus c. So this case is here, introduce this as minus c. Check here. So you're going to get this as, have a look, difference of these two. 4 minus 4 is 0. This 1 minus 1 is 0. And we have minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. The first row. 9 minus 0 is 9. We have 2 minus 3 is minus 1. We have 7 minus 2, right? Which is going to be 5. 3 minus 1 is 2. Minus 1 minus 2 will become plus 1. And 4 minus 3 will be 1. This is the value of a plus b minus c. Now the last one, the LHS part. LHS part is a plus b minus c. So in the b minus c, you add a over here. So you check this out. Add it. Minus 1, 1, 0. 2 and minus 2, 0. Minus 3 and 0 is minus 3. 4 and 5 is 9. 0 and minus 1 is minus 1. 2 and 3 is 5. 1 and 1 is 2. Minus 1 minus and plus 2 is 1. And 1, 0 is 1. Compare these two. Are they same? They are the same. So what I'm getting here, the LHS is equals to RHS. So proved, sir. Question number 40, the easiest of all. What you learnt in what? Grade 5, 6, adding, subtraction. That is what is there in this particular problem. 5 marks. Question number 41. Solve the system of equations given like this by matrix method. Let me write the equation form first. We'll have over here first one as 1, 1, 1. 0 because this is y only, 0, 1 and 3. And we have 1, minus 2 and 1. 1 minus 2 and 1. This is your matrix A. The variable matrix will be x, y and z. The constant matrix will be what? 6, 11 and 0. This is the matrix A, this is x and this is B. You want to find x, you have to get what? A inverse times of B. X is what? The unknown matrix, right? So to find A inverse, you need to find determinant of A first to check whether it is singular or not. Check from here, the first element 1, you'll get 1 plus 6 which is 7. 1 into 1 and 3 into 2 is 6, with a minus sign becomes plus after difference. Across this 0 you find, I'm finding across the first column. So you'll have minus 0, everything is gone. Plus 1 you check now. Across the third element, you'll have 3 minus 1 which is 2. So I'm getting the value as 7 plus 2 is 9, which is not equal to 0, means determinant is non-zero, so the matrix inverse will exist. How do you find inverse? Adjoint A by determinant of A. Next step is to find what? Our adjoint. Check. To find adjoint of the given matrix A, a 3 cross 3 matrix, we have a simple trick. Just write the matrix again here as 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 3, 1 minus 2 and 1 minus 2 and what do we have here? 1, right? Repeat the first two rows, so we'll get 1, 1, 1, 0, 1 and 3, and the columns. So 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1 and, excuse me guys, yeah, 1, 1, minus 2, 1 and 1. Now after getting this 5 cross 5 matrix, remove the first row and first column. So first row, first column you remove. Okay, now right here adjoint. Right here adjoint of A with the matrix. Check. Now in this, start from your taking the results or cross multiplication in columns like this, vertically downwards. So you'll get what? 1 into 1 and minus 6 will become plus 6, so 7. And write in the rows. Minus 2 minus 1 becomes minus 3. 3 minus 1 becomes 2. So you took in the vertical way and getting the result in the rows, the horizontal ones. Same way. 3 into 1 minus 0. 1 into 1 minus 1 into 1. 1 into 0 minus 3. Now over here you check. Same thing. 0 minus 1. 1 plus 2. 1 minus 0. So your adjoint is what? 7 minus 3, 2, 3, 0 minus 3 and minus 1, 3, 1. Adjoint is there, determinant is there. We can find the inverse now. I've got the value already. So let's just compare. 7 minus 3, 2, no calculation mistake. 3, 0 minus 3 and minus 1, 3, 1. This is the correct value. So inverse will be what, bacha? This value by, so 9. So 1 by 9 times of same thing. 7 minus 3, 2, 3, 0, minus 3, minus 1, 3 and 1. I already solved it to get the result, but here just wanted to show you how it is done, okay, to find the adjoint. Now we are looking for x, so to do what? A inverse B. So that x equals to 1 second. What is x? So x is x, y and z equals to 1 by 9. Here you're gonna put 7 minus 3 and 2, 3, 0 and minus 3, minus 1, 3 and 1 with the matrix B. B was 11, 6 and 0 I guess. Let me check. Or 6, 11, 0. 6, 11, 0. 6, 11, 0. My bad. 6, 11, 0. Cross multiply. Sorry. Do the multiplication of matrices over here. Row to column. We get 7, 6 is 42 minus 33. Right? First one is correct. Check here. 42 minus 33. Next, 3 into 6 is 18. So this is simply 18 minus 6 and 33. Correct? No? Check here. Minus 6 and 33. Right? Simplify. 1 by 9. You get 42 minus 33 as what? 9 only. You get this as 18 as it is. And over here you'll have 33 minus 6 will be what? 27. So this answer will be what? Have a look. Your x, y and z, the matrix is coming as 9 into 1 is 9. So this is 1, this is 2 and this is 3. So x value is 1, y value is 2 and z value is 3. A simple question. Some calculation is there, but we have done that, no problem. Here. Next, question number 42. Sine inverse is y. Prove this is the condition. Okay, we have to use second derivative and first derivative together. First, find the first derivative. dy by dx will be what, bacha? This will be 1 upon root of 1 minus x square. Okay, I can take this as y1, no? y1 equals to 1 upon root of 1 minus x squared, to simplify writing and save time while doing so, right? Cross multiply, you'll get y1 into root of 1 minus x square equals to 1, right? Square it up now. You'll get y1 square, root will be cancelled, equals to 1. Now you're gonna do what? Differentiate. Okay, one more time. You'll have over here, differentiating this part, you'll have 2y1 and y2. 2y1, okay, for the derivative of y1 square, and differentiate y1, you'll get y2. The other will remain as it is, as 1 minus x square. Correct? Okay. Now over here you check. This time you're gonna keep y1 square as it is, so plus y1 square, and differentiate 1 minus x square. You'll get this as minus 2x equal to 0. Correct? No, minus 2x equals to 0. Let's do one thing. I'll take y1 common now. So we'll have here, I can take 2y1 common, no? 2y1 common. So I'll have here 1 minus x square into what? Into y2. Now what do we have over here? I've taken 2 and y1 common, so we'll have minus x y1 equal to 0. What is 2y1? 2 into, what is the value of y1? Please check this root. 1 upon root of 1 minus x square. And this is what we have. 1 minus x square y2 minus x y1 equal to 0. Okay? Now think logically. There are two factors over here. One factor is over here and the other factor is over here. In the given two factors, can the first factor be 0? Can this ever become 0? No, sir. 2 is a constant and this root can never be 0. If it is 0, it will become infinity, right? So this part here can never be equal to 0. This is a non-zero value. So we have only this should be equal to 0, because if the product of two factors is 0, it means one of these has to be 0, and this right here is not 0, means this will be 0. So you get from here 1 minus x square y2 minus x y1 is 0. Put the values of y2 and y1, so we get 1 minus x square d square y upon dx square minus x dy by dx equals to 0. A simple question in second derivative. Proved. Check the question statement. Next. 43. Find the integral of this and evaluate that result. Particular function, no problem. Okay. We have this as 1 minus x minus a and x plus a. Right? 1 minus, basically 1 upon x minus a and x plus a. The factors of a square, b square. This is what it is. Individuals, we can write a upon x minus a plus b upon x plus a. What I'm doing over here? Partial fractions. Superb. So we're gonna use this a times of x plus a and b times of x minus small a. We don't need to compare the denominator, they are same, right? We don't have to compare the denominator, they are the same. Check. Now in this, use once x equals to minus a, another time x equals to plus a. When you use plus a, this is 0. So I'll have 1 equals to a times of twice of a plus 0. A minus a is 0, means I get a value as 1 upon twice of a. When you use minus a, you get 1 equals to a into 0 plus b into minus 2 times of a. So I get the value of b as minus 1 upon 2a. Okay, using the equation now, I can write this integration. What was it? X square minus a square dx now as, what is it? A is what? 1 by 2a, so 1 by 2a integral of 1 upon x minus a dx. This is the minus sign, integration 1 upon x plus a dx. Correct, no? B is coming as minus 1 by 2a. So I've written, oh sorry, I forgot to write over here 2a minus 1 upon, excuse me, I can do better. Yeah. 1 second. Dx up here minus 1 upon 2a. Now take 1 upon 2a common, you'll have ln of x minus a minus ln of x plus a. So 1 upon 2a is common outside, you have ln of a minus b, so ln of x minus a upon x plus a. This is your answer for the integration of what they gave you. This is your answer. Of course, we have a constant plus c. 1 by 2a ln x minus a upon x plus a. In this question, you check what do we have in this given problem. Integration of dx upon x square minus 4 square. So you'll have 1 upon 2a means 1 upon 8. What is 4 square? So that is 16. So 1 upon 2 into a, 1 upon 2 into 4 will be 8 ln of x minus 4 upon x plus 4 plus the constant c. A 5 marker. Yes, done. Next. Check it out. Using the method of integration, find the area enclosed by the circle. No problem, sir. Draw the circle first. This is 0. This is a. This is a. This is minus a. This is again minus a. We know that all these parts are symmetrical and equal. All the 4 parts are symmetrical and equal. So to get the area of this whole circle, area of the part 1 we can find, and in this we can multiply by 4 to get area of the circle. Area of the circle. Let's find the area of part 1. How do you find area of part 1? Integrate the curve or the equation of this curve here, y dx, from where to where? Limit 0 to a. You'll end up with what? Area of part 1. Area of part 1 will be integration of the curve y dx 0 to a. Now where is y, sir? We're gonna find that. Wait. So how do you find y, sir? Y square will become equal to a square minus x square. So you have y value as root of a square minus x square. Now substitute this value in place of y. So area of the part 1 will be integration from where to where? 0 to a, right? Correct. Particular function again, x by 2, the same root repeats, plus a square by 2, sine inverse of x by a, from where to where? 0 to a. Check this out. When you put the value of a in the upper limit, you get a square minus a square, so 0. Over here you get a square by 2. Sine inverse of a by a is what? Pi by 2. Sine inverse of a by a is 1, means pi by 2. When you put 0 the lower limit, you get this as 0, means whole thing is 0. So if you put 0 as over here, sine inverse of 0 by a is 0 only, the whole thing is 0. So whole upper limit is 0. What is my answer? Pi a square by 2 into 2, so 4. Pi a square by 2 into 2 is 4. I'm looking for area of circle. This is nothing but area of part 1, the whole thing times 4. So pi a square by 4 into 4 cancels. So area of the circle becomes pi a square, where the radius is what? A. The radius is what? A. Check this out. Okay, this is what? Application of integrals. They can ask you question on ellipse, parabola, everything, but this is one of the question in the MQP number 2. Have a look. 45. Find the general solution of the differential equation. This is LDE, linear differential equation. A very simple problem. We'll see that. This right here is your LDE, linear differential equation. So if you check here, your value of P is clearly as cot of x and Q value is 4x cosecant x. To to find the integrating factor, e power p dx is the form. This is a standard form given already. We don't have to make any changes, okay? Usually we have to make into the standard form whether y is independent or dependent variable. We'll see that. But in this question, they've given that a standard form where y is the dependent variable. So right here, e to the integration of what? Cot x dx. We know this value, e power log of sin x. I get the answer as simply sin x e power log will be inverse of each other, so cancels the effect. Sin x is my integrating factor. Solution: the dependent variable y into the integrating factor equals to integration of q times of if dx. Substitute back the values. Y times of sin x equals to integration of sin x into 4x cosec x dx. Cosec and sin will cancel because they are reciprocal to each other. Integrate this, you'll get 4 times of x square by 2 plus c. This is cancelled as 2. I'm getting here y sin x equals to 2x square plus c. So I get here y equals to 2x square upon sin x plus c upon sin x. So my answer is coming as y equals to cosec x times of 2x square plus c. Cosec x times of 2x square plus c is the general solution. They have not asked us to find the particular. They should have given x and y value to get the value of c. In this case, they have not given that. So this is the general solution. Question number 45 done. So this is the end of your section D, the 5 marker. Now we have the section E where we have 2 questions, okay, which will have internal options. That is section E, 6 and 4 marker. Answer the following question. 6 marker. Property of definite integral and a question on that. This is odd and even property. Let's try to prove the property first and then we'll use the question statement. Okay, sir. So this is the what they've given us, minus a to a fx dx. I'll not use the RHS because we have to prove that. I've taken only the LHS part. We can separate this using the word property that we have. One of the property that we have, minus a to 0 fx dx plus 0 to a fx dx. Why we do this, sir? Because we have to reach somewhere like this only, 0 to a fx dx. That's why we have done that. Now assume this to be integration I1 and this to be integration I2. Now we'll do everything about the integration I1 to get the required result. Check I1 is what? Minus a to 0 f of x dx. Now in this integration, make some substitution as x equals to minus t. So you will have dx equals to minus dt. Derivative change will be done and also limit change will be done. So when x is minus a, t will be plus a. When x is 0, t will be 0. Limit change. Check. So my I1 transforms now from a to 0 f of minus t, and minus dt is there, right? I can write the sign outside over here as minus. There is a minus dt. I've taken the minus sign outside. We have another property of definite integral that if a minus sign is there, we can change the limit now. Just reverse the limit. So I'll have I1 equals to, it was a to 0 will become 0 to a with a plus sign this time. F of minus t dt. So I'll write I1 again. So I'm going to call this to be I, okay? So basically, one last, I equals to I1 plus I2. Okay. Now come back to I1. I1 is what? So 0 to a is there, and instead of writing f of minus t, I can use another property of definite integral to change the variable anytime under the same limit. So f of minus t can be written as f of minus x and dx. This is my I1 now. This is my I1 now. Now check. In this we have two forms. If the f of x is even, if the f of x is odd, fx is even or fx is odd. What happens in the case of odd function? F of minus x is nothing but minus f of x. F of minus x is nothing but minus f of x. In that situation, this will become, this integration I1 will become what, bacha? Minus 0 to a f of x dx. Please cross check. This will become minus fx, the minus will come outside, so I've written here minus f of x dx. And if you check carefully, you're getting I1 equals to minus I2. Check here. I1 is this, and this is what? F of x dx 0 to a. F of x dx 0 to a, it becomes simply minus I2. It means what? From here I get I1 plus I2 will be what, bacha? 0. What is it? 0. So in this case, I1 plus I2 will become 0. So my integration is coming as 0. My integration capital I is coming as 0. Three statements are there. I1 becomes equals to minus I2 because of odd function, and I1 plus I2, if you take the I2 over there, it will become I1 plus I2 is 0, and I1 plus I2 is nothing but the integration I, hence I is 0. This is your odd part. This is your odd part. Let's continue with the even side. In the even we have f of minus x equals to f of x. So you get I1 as what? 0 to a f of x dx, which is nothing but I2. Check. The negative becomes positive, right? So we'll have f of x dx, which is same as I2. So your I1 plus I2, excuse me, I1 plus I2 becomes twice of I2. Therefore, integration I becomes twice of I2. Check here. In the case of even here, we have twice of this I2. In case of odd, we have 0. Hence, both the conditions are proven. Now check the question that they have given us. The question is what? X cube x cos x, x cube x cos x, the plus sign, tan power 5x, this whole thing with dx integration from where to where? Minus a to a, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Check. Okay, this is my integration I. Now this whole thing is my what? F of x. Simply take this as f of minus x and check whether it is odd or even. Minus x power 3. We get here plus minus x into cos of minus x, and over here tan of minus x power whole thing as 5. Check. Minus x cube is what? Minus x cube. This will be what? Minus x into cos of x, because cos of minus x is what? Cos is an even function, so cos of x, and this minus will come out as simply minus x. Over here you will have tan of minus x is minus tan x. Power 5 is an odd power, means minus tan 5x. Take minus sign common, you will get what? X cube plus x cos x plus tan power 5x, which is what? Minus f of x. So f of minus x over here is coming as minus f of x. What it means? The given function fx is odd. Therefore, integration of minus a to a fx dx is what? 0. What is it? 0. Check. Over here. This is clear. 6 marker. I've done step by step, stage by stage, so nothing is missed. Nothing is missed. Next, a question on LPP. There's objective question, there's objective function. They've asked us to minimize. We have the constraint, these are the non-negative constraint for the first quadrant, and the equations that we have, the inequalities. Right, without the inequation, so x plus 2y is 10, and 3x plus 4y is 24. Draw the graph of these two lines. Only first quadrant because of these two, x more than 0, y more than 0. When x is 0 over here, y is 5. X is 0, y is 5. When y is 0, x is 10. This is the straight line. This 0, 5. First line is drawn. Next one, 3x plus 4y. X is 0, y is 6. Over here, x is 0, y is 6. Y is 0, x is 8. This is okay, 8, 0. 1 second. The curves can be right. This is what? 3x plus 4y is 24, and this curve is what? This curve is x plus 2y is 10. X plus 2y equal to 10. I'm looking for less than, okay, excuse me, more than this curve. More than this curve. So up of this curve, x plus 2y is more, right? I'm looking to go up on this, and lower than this curve, 24. So below this curve, right? So my required stated region is what? The feasible region? This right here. Below the 3x plus 4y curve and above the x plus 2y curve, right? That's my feasible region. So we need to find this corner point. We need to find this corner point. Okay? And how do we find this coordinate point, sir? Solving the equation. So multiply this by 2. You'll get what? 2x, 4y and 20. Subtract this. You'll have here x, minus sign, minus sign, minus sign. X, and this will be 0. This will be what? 4. So x is 4 means what is the value of y? 4 is here, y is 3. So 4, 3. Correct, no? Right? But x is 4, 2 into 3 will be 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. So I have 3 corner points now. My corner points are, what is it? 0, 6, 4, 3 and 0, 5. And the z value, what is z value? 200 of x plus 500 y. Let's find these values at these points. At this will be what? 6 5s means 3000. Okay, 4 3 means 800 plus 4 2s are 800, 3 5s are 1500. So I get this is what? 2300. 5 plus 3 is 5 plus 8 is 13, so 2300. Correct. Next what? 0 5, 2500. 2500. I'm looking for minima. This is the value. Okay, so my answer I'll write over here. Z minimum is equals to 2300 occurs at x equals to what? Occurs at the point 4, 3. Occurs at the point 4, 3, which is obvious also, right? Lower point in the graph, minima. Check, this is what? Your objective function minimized. LPP, simple question worth 6 marks again. Now we are moving to the last question, the 4 marker. The 4 marker. Question on determinant. Satisfy this equation using the a value we have. So we have to find a square first. What do we have? 2, 3, 1, 2, same thing. 2, 3, 1, 2. 2 2s are 4, 3 1s are 3 means 7. I'm going row to column, right? 4 plus 3 is 7, 6 plus 6 is 12. 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 2 is 2 into 1 is again, sorry, 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 1 is 2. So 4, 3 plus 4, again 7. This is my a square. Next what you find? 4a. Find 4a now. 4a will be, sir, 8, 12, 4 and 8. Multiply 4 into a, right? 4 2 is 8, 4 3 is 12, 4 into 1 is 4, 4 into 2 is again 8. What is we are looking for in the LHS side? I'm looking for, what is I, bacha? I will be 1 0 0 1. I'm looking for my LHS side. Check this out. A square minus 4a plus I. Plus I. Check here. So difference of these two. 7 minus 8 is minus 1 plus 1. 0. 12 minus 12 is 0 plus 0. Again 0. 4 minus 4 is 0 plus 0 is 0. And 7 minus 8 is minus 1 plus 1 is 0, which is nothing but 0 matrix, which is equals to what? RHS. So proving part is done. The next part. Okay, find the, what is it? Find the inverse. Find the inverse also is there. So in this I'll keep I over here and move everything on the other side. 4a minus a square over here. Everything in this you multiply with a inverse, you'll get a inverse into I equals to a inverse into 4a minus a inverse into a square. 1 second. Yes. Check here. So we have a inverse into I as simply a inverse. This will be what? 4 into a inverse into a is I. And we have over here simply a left. 4i is what? 4004. That is 4i. What is a value? A value is 2312. Difference of these two, I'll have 4 minus 2 as 2. 0 minus 3 is minus 3. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. And 4 minus 2 is again 2. This is my final answer. So a inverse becomes what? 2 minus 3 and minus 1 and 2. Check. Question number 47. 4 marker. Done. Okay. Next. We have on a question of continuity definition based problem. Okay. Given as continuous means the given function's limit when x tends to what point? Pi by 2 will be equal to f of pi by 2 because the given function is continuous. So limit for that we'll use this condition. So limit x tends to pi by 2 k cos of x upon pi minus 2x equals to f of pi by 2 is how much? 3. They're given that in the question. On this side we're going to apply what? Our L'Hopital's rule. Apply LH rule. Differentiate in the limit, keeping the limit as it is. So limit x tends to pi by 2, k is as it is, cos becomes minus sin x, and it's a product. It will become what? Minus 2 equals to 3. Check here. K is as it is, cos becomes minus sin, pi will be 0, minus 2x will become minus 2. Minus and minus is cancelled. Now substitute back the value that we have. When you put the value pi by 2, you will get what? K into sin pi by 2 divided by 2 equals to 3. So we have here sin pi by 2 is how much? Sin pi by 2 is how much? K into 1 by 2 equals to 3. So K equals to 6. K equal to 6. So this is your final answer and end of your model question paper number 2. I hope you had fun, right, solving this entire paper. I don't think you'll have any doubt in any of the questions. This was very easy paper, easier than the paper number 1. If you have any doubt, you can let me know in the comment section. But this is the end of your lecture in MQP in model question paper. The batch is 25-26, the latest one, number 2. Okay, and one more thing I want to tell you, ABHYAS test series for KCET is live now. So all of you must go and check it out right now. The first 4 tests has been given for free. So total of 35 tests are there. In that we have given you 4 for free, each of 1 subjects. And what are you gonna get? Next will be what? Your 31 will be paid. Take it right now and start practicing as many questions as possible with time constraint. You'll be good in the preparation of your KCET and you'll get a good college by the end of this whole year when your results come in KCET. Okay, so I think this is it for the session today. If you are new, if you're watching me for the first time, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. We have planned more lectures like this which will help you in preparation of your PU2 and your CET. And if I missed something, do let me know in the comment section. That's it for the class today. I'm going to see you again very soon. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.